Hey everybody, Curtis Koch here on the Broadway Limited Imports YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We've got a great product announcement that we announced earlier in April at the Rocky Mountain Train Show in Denver, Colorado. It's a product that a lot of you UP modelers are going to want to get your hands on, and they're selling really fast. So if you haven't gotten your pre-order in, get yours in ASAP because these are going to sell really quickly. And that is the HO Scale Union Pacific Business Car Kenefick, car number 119. Union Pacific has 5 different versions of the Office Car Special observation cars. They're cars 101, 102, 103, 114, and 119. 119 Kenefick is the first of the 5 cars that we are going to be releasing first in HO scale. And this car has been on the back of a lot of very popular Union Pacific excursion trains that you're going to want to model on your model railroad or bring to your club layout and show off to your friends. So we're offering 5 different versions of these cars, 4 of which are painted for Union Pacific. But if you want to get creative and add your own touch to these unpainted cars, you can do that as well. We will have it in primer gray with black trucks and black underbody details. But we've replicated the 119 to its modern day appearance as best we can. There are some changes that the railroad makes at times during its movements with some of the underbody details, so we've done our best to be as consistent with what our reference photos and what the railroad has told us. So you'll notice that there are some pretty consistent details with certain eras of this car. But the version that a lot of people are getting right now is the shield with the ditch lights. And of course, if you're modeling a specific excursion train, we have 3 other variations with lighted drum heads that you're going to want to get your hands on. So Kenefick has been in the back of a lot of very popular Union Pacific special trains and in the mix of its office car specials when Union Pacific executives travel across the country to various events such as the Super Bowl, the Masters in Augusta, to name a few, or just traveling across the system looking at railroad operations. Most commonly, these cars have been on the back of special steam excursions, and such as the 4014 Big Boy Tour that we have a drumhead version of. That is one in particular that the Big Boy had on the back of its train in 2019 when going from across the system, doing its whistle stop tour, stopping in places like Chicago, Omaha, Arizona, Los Angeles, you name it, that car was on the back of that train with this drumhead. The Kenefick has also been on a couple other special trains. One in particular that is most notable is the George Bush funeral train. When the 4141, the ST-70 Ace that hauled the former president to his resting spot, the car Kenefick was on the back of that train with this special drumhead of the presidential seal, and that car hauled the president's family to his resting spot. And of course, there's many videos online, if you go ahead and search it after you watch this, of that car and that train going to many different Texas communities as they were taking the president's family. And then finally, the other drumhead version we're doing is the Spirit of Union Pacific. This was a short-lived drumhead version, but it goes perfect with Union Pacific 1943, which honors railroads veterans that have served in the military. And if you have an order for our die-cast ST-70 Ace 1943, this car will go perfect with that, along with our George Bush funeral train car. That'll go well with the 4141 that we're offering of these locomotives as well. The MSRP on these cars is $129.99. You can find it for about $103 or so at your favorite dealer, and they're taking pre-orders now. And again, make sure you get your order in because these cars are selling out fast. We're already halfway through our sales orders, and then we've only had this car announced for a month or so. So if you haven't gotten in your order yet, now is the time to do so. If you haven't placed your order yet and you're still on the fence, we are thinking about upping our initial purchase order, so you still have some time, and you have plenty of time to get your order in anyways because the deadline for your orders is October 17th of this year. So you got about 4 or 5 months from now to get your order in before it's too late. So make sure you get yours in. I know we keep stressing it, but these cars are selling fast, so make sure that you get your order in to reserve yours and guarantee that you get the car you want. So thanks so much for tuning in again. We hope that you enjoy this car. N-scalers, don't worry. If these cars sell well, we eventually will bring them to N-scale too. So keep in mind and beg your HO scale friends to order these cars so you can get them at N-scale. Anyways, I'm Curtis Koch. We will see you next time here on the Broadway Limited Imports YouTube channel.